Hello everybody, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout London. Well, as you can see, we are back on Tenpenny's balcony. Off camera, I engaged in some petty thievery and took pretty much everything I could from the upstairs rooms. I am now going to take all of this because this is not technically theft somehow. And just for the fun of it, I'm going to see just how badly the game will let me mess with the timeline. Apparently the old reverse pickpocket explosives onto a person trick does not work. At least not with Tenpenny. But what if we were to try a grenade? Oh, well, that time I got caught. You know what? Subtlety is overrated. And I just gained karma. Although I failed the view to kill quest. But apparently I can just kill him. But we're going to take the high and mighty road. And see if he honestly is stupid enough to give us a contract. Although given that we took it off his body...
Don't worry. I am very patient.
We apparently are. Listen, about the London Eye.
What about it?
Do you really comprehend the consequences of your actions?
What is this? Are you reading this off a book? Is this some annoying academic puppeteering you? I know exactly what the consequences of my actions are. This view will no longer be besmirched by a Ferris wheel. Woe is me. How will I ever sleep after that?
How do I know you'll pay me?
This might sound strange to you, but as someone paying a third party to commit a crime, I have a vested interest in keeping you happy and quiet.
I want a written contract, that's all.
I don't know if you're a novice in this line of work, but we don't deal with written contracts, seeing as those could be used as, you know, evidence. Give me one good reason why I should put my criminal intent on paper.
I've got charisma. Come now, Alistair, we're two of a kind. What do we have if not mutual trust?
You're right. Why? You're only asking what a sane person would ask. What reason have I to mistrust you? Here you go. A written contract, promising a payment from yours truly in exchange for the destruction of the Eye. Handle it with care, please. Now, as that one wise and thoroughly quoted philosopher once said, stop asking stupid questions and just do it.
Consider it done. Bye.
Toodles.
And here's a silly question. Can I survive the jump from up here? I think I can, because I really don't feel like trying to handle yet another 5 minutes of scrolling through the windows.
I'm in touch with humanity.
Wah! Okay, apparently I cannot survive a fall from that high up. Good to know. Thankfully, we can fast travel to other points around Westminster from here, and we do actually have a new location we need to go check out. And we haven't actually gotten around to investigating that crash site yet, which I think was another one of the many outstanding side quests we've got. And much as I would much rather go look for an alien weapon for some crazy lunatic living out in the Badlands, since we're fast traveling to the crash site anyway, we probably should get back to that one. Although I'm sure that just walking around the streets of Westminster is going to lead to other people offering us many interesting attempts to go and retrieve some knick-knack for them for a relative pittance of tickets. And you see now why I was ready to jump off the balcony and get myself some stim packs rather than take the time to try and go back in the building and then walk through the building and then wait for it to load the outside of Westminster again. Because the fast travel around Westminster isn't really that fast. In fact, I think I commented before when we first came here, you're better off just walking.
I'm busy.
Whatever you're going to ask, I don't know anything about.
Please maintain order and carry on. Questions will be answered at a much later time and date.
What can you tell me about the crash?
There will be a press release for all gentry. You ain't one of them rich toffs, are you? Look, I don't know much, but I'm happy to help out anyone with 2 ungilded brain cells to rub together. Feel free to have a gander.
What caused this?
Name a reason. This train came from Islington. Do you know the last time a train came from there? I don't. It's been decades since something ran that track, which is why it was all cracked and busted. The train hit an upturned tide and launched itself topside. Then boom! The whole thing exploded into a fiery mess behind me.
Casualties?
Oddly enough, not a soul on the train. When it cracked through the concrete, a few gentry called the express to the pearly gates, though. Never heard that name before. Officially, no one's been blamed, but I'm sure some powdered wig's gonna point a finger somewhere eventually.
When will they fix this?
The gentry? This century, if we're lucky. You could wrap the world in the gentry's red tape. You'd think they would need this railway. Well, they do, and they don't. Since it's inside their walls, they'll fix it. Even if it's just to avoid the eyesore. But they don't need it. That track was abandoned. And this lot's got a fully working train line right beneath Westminster. Even you could probably catch a ride.
Catch a ride on the Westminster train line after exploring the crash site.
Did you see the explosion? That train.
I think
I'd live in fear knowing you people can reproduce. Keep following me.
There seems to be an invisible wall there.
Without luxury.
Shouldn't you be in Eastminster with the other thugs? Sorry, I have to return some holotapes. Hope you're having a better day than me.
You're in my world now. Keep yourself on the down low, and we won't have any issues.
Yes? Is it? Well, well, well. I can tell you ain't one of those gentry folk.
Fine. Are you beggars ever going to leave me alone? I do hope Father is proud of me.
This place ain't what it used to be. It ain't used to be.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
No real way down there. At least not from there. More invisible walls. More invisible walls.
I'm in.
Well, I see the crash site, but I don't see any way down there.
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half.
And yet, even here, it will not let me jump across or jump into that.
Whoa. Now that is some armor.
Thank you. Glad to see someone appreciates it. And, you know, we can investigate the crash site later. What the heck, let's ride on the underground now, because I think we've investigated the crash site all that we can. And who knows, maybe we can get a ride to someplace closer to wherever the Zeton Blaster is. Nice music, though. Very atmospheric. I just wish we had something a little more exciting to look at than a black screen and the London Underground logo pinging. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Out of service, out of service, and the one that is in service, nobody's sitting at.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
Whatever you're going to ask, I don't know anything about it. What's that smell? Oh, it's you. Commoner, huh? Penelope Shaw. I heard she wanted to take someone under her wing.
Legendary Protracton Guardian.
I do.
You need anything?
And we're right back where we started. But we're pointed in the right direction to do a bit more exploring. That apparently is not the right entrance for, well, whatever that is. See, that's the problem with this. There are so many big buildings around here. And it only seems to count as finding it if you go to the precise entrance.
To live in places without luxury.
And the game just chose this moment to crash once again. Well, this is what I get for walking down blind alleys, I suppose. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. Honestly, I'd be tempted to just go back and start filming this chapter over again, but I saved over my save with blowing up Tenpenny. And this is why Westminster is probably one of my least favorite parts of the game so far. It takes forever for everything to load, and there's shockingly little detail. I mean, yeah, there's a couple hundred people walking around the place, making it seem crowded, but none of them say anything, none of them do anything, which is a pretty good metaphor for the gentry as a whole, really, but I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. But we will at least get that train station and the park on here. Kira just booking it.
Nothing.
Wouldn't expect to see those in ritzy part of town like this. And suddenly those crowds I mentioned have thinned out a bit.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
I was about to say Hyde Park. I thought we discovered this already.
Wish I could meet the Queen.
You've messed with the wrong treasure hunter and her trusty sidekick.
Alright, well, screw subtlety. Ah, they're close, aren't they?
No point leaving anything behind.
Well, this apparently is our goal, the Science Museum. And this is what we're going to break into next time. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.
What if we're all secretly robots?
An unnerving thought for those of us who've played Fallout 4. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll continue from here next time. Take care until then.